All right, hey South Texas, I hope your day is going well. It is another hot day out there. Temperatures really expected to rise. We're talking all the way up towards the triple digits. We have excessive heat warnings in place for much of South Texas here. And guys, actually, you know what? I went live on my personal Facebook page. Let me go ahead and actually set this up for our regular Facebook as well. So give me just 1 second here and set this up real quick. Again, very hot conditions expected for today. We're expecting temperatures to rise all the way up towards 105 here in San Antonio. The temperature is going to be very much on the hot side as we make our way throughout today. The temperatures, by the way, not going to really change much here as we head throughout the next week. This next week is going to bring really hot conditions each day. We're talking temperatures in the triple digits just about every day as we head throughout the next 7 days, except for about time for the weekend. But even then, the heat index values are going to still be way up there. So guys, I almost have this ready for our Facebook community. Because I accidentally started this again. If you're just now joining, I accidentally started this on my personal Facebook page when I meant to do this to the Ken's 5, do this on the Ken's 5 Facebook page. So 1 second, real quick, and everything's set up. All right, there we go. So now we've got everybody on Facebook as well. I had accidentally started this on my personal Facebook page, but I wanted to make sure I started this on the Ken's 5 Facebook page. That way we had everybody on to join us to keep them informed as well. So if you're just now joining us, again, an excessive heat warning in place for South Texas. That's because this can be considered a dangerous heat. This is going to be one of those days where you want to check on your pets. You want to check on your neighbors who may not have as good of air conditioning in their homes. Those who may have window units. It could be harder for the home to cool off due to how hot it's actually going to be as we head through the day today. So very hot conditions. Make sure you stay safe out there. Drink plenty of water. Use extra caution if you are going to be outside. So I want to go ahead and run us through a few things here, guys. Especially I want to check out, take a view outside because we've got a lot of sunshine. Compared to yesterday, we had a ton of cloud cover to start off the day yesterday as storms died well off to our north, and we were left with a lot of cloud cover to start off the day. So we weren't able to really get that full swing of heating throughout the day. Today we're going to get it. Lots and lots of sunshine. You can see that from northwest San Antonio and Calaveras Lake, both spots sitting in the mid to upper 80s at the moment. Not seeing any really across South Texas and as far as cloud cover is concerned, and definitely not seeing any rain. The closest rain is north of I-20, and you see really impacting the Red River area and impacting Fort Smith, Arkansas as well. So let's take a look at some of these temperatures as we head throughout today. They're really going to rise again. For now, the temperature is sitting mainly in the 80s across the area, but I wouldn't be surprised if we already had a spot or two sitting at 90. Looks like 91 in LaGrange. See if we got another spot out there. It looks like just LaGrange right now sitting in the 90s, but a lot of people flirting with that 90-degree mark, seeing a lot of 89s on the screen. So yeah, the heat's there. And the dew points are up too, 60s to 70s. That's why the heat index values are going to be a little bit higher today. It actually feels like 91 right now in San Antonio, 95 in Pleasanton, feeling like 92 in Kerrville, feeling like 90 in Del Rio, feeling very hot out there. So it will feel hotter than what it actually is. The temperature actually rising to 105. By the way, if we hit 105 today, we broke the record for today. Our record for today is 102, which was set back in 2013. So I think we're going to be able to break the record by a good bit there today, maybe by 2 or 3 degrees. Lots of sunshine this afternoon and no rain expected. When we make our way into the morning, cloud cover will be a little bit of an issue with temperatures in the 70s, but cloud cover is good because that could slow our temperatures from rising too quick. They rise into the triple digits again, though, as we make our way into Tuesday afternoon. And yes, that is the story for Wednesday as well. A little bit of cloud cover to start off with, and then clearing as we head into the afternoon with more in the way of sunshine and heat. So the next 7 days, not showing anything in the way of rainfall for South Texas, looking like we are going to continue on this dry pattern that we're kind of stuck in right now, which isn't the best news. We need that rainfall. Drought monitor still showing that we have severe drought closer on towards the border in the Rio Grande itself. I see a question from Kathy. Kathy's wanting to know, what would the heat index be at 105? Kathy, we're thinking it would be anywhere between 108 and 112 degrees. That's what it will feel like outside with that heat index. Take a look at the Edwards Aquifer level. It has improved a bit, so it bounced back slightly there at 0.3 of a foot. But we are still below the 10-day average, a bit below 660 for our 10-day average, which means the stage 1 restrictions will continue. So we really need the rainfall. And guys, honestly, over the next 7 days, it doesn't look like any rain, and even beyond that. I'm thinking like next 14 days, maybe 1 or 2 days where we have a very light shower or two possible. But guys, it's not looking very good for rain chances. July, no rain for the airport in San Antonio. Parts of San Antonio have seen brief showers in July, but the airport, where the gauge is, has received 0 rain. Lake levels continue to hold pretty fine, that is for Canyon Lake, but Medina Lake continues to fall, now below 63% full, as we continue to deal with these exceptionally dry conditions. So let's take a look at the upper level pattern. This is what's driving our weather pattern. Why we're so dry, why we're so hot. This area of high pressure just kind of hanging out around the region. Notice it's there through Saturday. And this is why I said I think we could be dry for the next 2 weeks, because it still sticks around. This area of high pressure not going to go anywhere. It's just going to kind of linger around the region, leaving us with the drier and hotter conditions. So something else to keep in mind today, by the way, beyond just the heat, is the UV index. It's going to be very high to extreme. Wear plenty of sunscreen, wear sun protective clothing. If you can avoid that afternoon heat, please do so. I always tell people, if you're going to be outside exercising, drink plenty of water, bring plenty of water if you're going to head out on a trail, and pack more water than you think you need, and then pack even more than that. So overpack your overpacked water. I mean, I'm talking about tons of water, because you're going to end up needing all of it. Trust me, it's very important that you stay hydrated if you're going to be outside. So the UV index is going to be an impact today, and that's actually our topic with Cloudy with a Chance of Learning. Meteorologist Megan Massey has been working on graphics for that in our segment for today at 1 p.m. Be sure to tune in. Tomorrow we're taking a field trip to the Whitty Museum. Should be a lot of fun. Wednesday, we learn all about comets. Thursday is Hurricane Harvey, and Friday, we take another field trip to the San Antonio Zoo. We keep that learning going as we head throughout the summertime here. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, no chances for rain. It's expected to be dry all throughout this next week. Temperatures will cool off slightly, but I say cool off, and it's really not that big of a deal, because we're still above average. Temperatures should be in the mid-90s this time of year. We're going to be in the upper 90s. That is not the heat index. The heat index will make it feel like it's in the triple digits, even into Saturday and Sunday. So the heat is still going to be a big issue here throughout this next week and possibly into the next 2 weeks. So for the next 8 to 14 days, past the 7-day forecast, looks like around average rainfall to maybe even slightly above average for this time of year for South Texas. That's good. We need the rain. But honestly, slightly above average amounts of rainfall still isn't that much for us this time of year. July is typically one of our drier months. So it's not looking like we're going to see much improvement in the rainfall category through next week. As far as the temperatures are concerned, it's not just us. The entire United States expected to have above average temperatures as we head from day 8 through day 14. So guys, this heat not going anywhere. We're going to continue to keep with these high temperatures and hot conditions. So I want to leave you out with the excessive heat warning again. Remember, even though Cotulla and Tilden, you may not be included within that excessive heat warning, and you may not be... Morning, Jack.
Good morning, Andrew.
You may not be included within that excessive heat warning, and you may not be included within that heat advisory, that doesn't mean it's not going to be hot there. Temperatures still expected to rise big time for our friends in Cotulla and down towards Tilden. So make sure you drink plenty of water and stay cool, guys. Think about those neighbors who may not have as good of air conditioning. Maybe bring them over a big jar or a big pitcher, rather, of cold water. You know, think about your neighbors in this time. So, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to try to stay cool out there, stay safe. The heat's going to be a thing throughout this week, not much rain. Remember, we have to make sure we're following the rules here with all of the Stage 1 restrictions because of the aquifer being so low. So remember that stuff. Make sure you keep everything in mind there. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure you practice that social distancing, wear the mask, be safe as we head throughout this heat wave throughout South Texas. Have a great one.